The mayhem lasted mere moments, the 145-mile-per-hour winds ripping the church to shreds, but the storm passed without taking a single life. Today, volunteers with the Southern Baptist Convention operate donated equipment to clear the twisted metal and jagged lumber from the site.
That board up there is getting spit.
Stonehenge Construction of New Orleans let the volunteers use the Bobcat, an excavator, for free. In just a few days' time, all of the debris now sits in a large pile, with dozens of helping hands, many from other churches, clearing the inside of this church little by little.
You gotta come. It's how the body of Christ works, you know. When one member suffers, we all suffer. So we gotta come and help, rush to some aid. So we love the folks here. They've been a blessing to us, so we gotta bless them.
It's not the first time this church was crushed at the hands of Mother Nature. Katrina also battered this church. It took nearly $2 million to get it restored. This time, with help from above.
It's a lot to pick up, a lot to clean up.
And generous hearts below. The healing is already underway.
People keep saying the church is destroyed. The church is destroyed. And I said, no, the building that had the church is destroyed. You know, Sunday mornings when the church convened in this building. So yeah, the building is gone. I'm regretful of the brick and mortar, but I'm thank God that the church itself is healthy.
When I was released back in December of 13, it was, a wake-up call in the sense that, you don't take your job for granted.
For Hartley, it's been a struggle to find another one. He caught on with Cleveland late in 2014, then signed with Pittsburgh in 2015. But a preseason injury cost him his job with the Steelers. Hartley hasn't kicked in an NFL game since. These days, Hartley still lives in New Orleans, preparing, hoping for one more chance. He keeps himself in kicking shape with his daily workout sessions, waiting for the phone to ring. The wait can be agonizing, but Hartley knows it's worth it.
I don't know when that opportunity is coming, and I'm going to make, we're going to make sure I'm ready for it.
Teams have had interest. The Panthers, Jets, Giants, Patriots, the Saints for a second time, and most recently the Chiefs have all brought Hartley in for a workout. He's come close to that coveted gig, but hasn't received the offer.
Hydration.
Stay hydrated.
Start off with a little water.
Drink water.
Water. I don't want to have anything to do with water.
Depends on what you like.
It's good to swim in. Take a shower.
Drink water in between your cocktails. Also have a few adult beverages.
Drink a little here, drink a little there.
Cold beer here, ice cold beer.
A couple of beers, and you're good.
Because we like the Hurricanes. How about an original New Orleans daiquiri?
Don't have any water.
Beer is nutritious.
Ice cold beer, $5.
The Hurricanes are really good out here. That's not a food, sorry. Eat plenty of food. Oyster, Rockefeller, po' boy. It's that po' boy.
Debris po' boy. Love it.
Cochon de lait po' boy.
We're going to put a little shrimp on top of the cornbread.
You don't want to bog down with food.
Lots of garlic, herbs, and love.
I still say the Cochon de lait.
They both said my favorite item.
That's all there is to it. You got to pay attention, all right? Each group should have a ball.
Of the 50 boys involved in the Son of a Saint Foundation, none of them have been arrested since entering the program. It's something Sonny Lee takes great pride in.
And these are boys who have lost their fathers, some of them just to natural death, some to incarceration, some to violence, a lot of them to violence.
Come to this spot now. Come to the front.
He says each member is supported in every possible way so they don't fall back into the system.
It costs over $400 a day for a young man in prison, juvenile, per day, and those resources could go to organizations like ours. It's really, for me, it's hard for me to understand why more isn't done.
How many you can make in a row? How many you can make? That's 4.
Lee says besides more programs, more people should volunteer their time to help these juveniles make better choices in the future.
I mean, we're really doing government's work, to be honest with you. And it just, honestly, our truck being stolen really just shows me how much we need programs like Son of a Saint to help more boys.
He believes the solution is pretty simple. Help the younger generation to become better people.
anytime a kid goes through that situation and he's innocent, that's the key. That's the key, that he's innocent and he really, you know, was trying to do the right thing, trying to be a better person. So when you see him get to the end and you see that talent and you see that drive, you see that ambition, and you know he can play at a higher level and compete with the so-called big boys, it's a little frustrating.
Dixon battled to clear his name. With his family and coaches, he spent a full year fighting to get the matter expunged from his record, and in January of this year, did. But this wasn't just a legal issue. Dixon said the stigma of being accused of a violent crime had big-name schools passing him over for a college scholarship. The scrutiny he faced hasn't been easy to overcome, but Dixon followed the Cougars' football motto of tunnel vision, only looking forward.
It didn't already happen, so I just had to deal with it.